This lesson is about the second element of art, and that is shape. So let's start with the two different kinds of shapes. So there is two-dimensional shapes and three-dimensional shapes, okay? A two-dimensional shape is just gonna be flat on the paper. It can go up and it can go across, but that's it. A three-dimensional shape is going to be a little bit different. It has a length. So it has a length, a width, and a height. And that's what makes it 3D, is because it's like popping out. I could put a shadow on this and make it seem like that part is farther away because it's darker. I can't really put a shadow on this because it's just flat. So look at the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional. And pretty much all shapes have a two-dimensional and three-dimensional friend, right? So if I have a circle, which is a two-dimensional shape, but then I get two kind of circles, two kind of ovals here, and I put them together. What is that? What do I have now? A cylinder. So we need to use our two-dimensional shapes to help us make three-dimensional shapes. And usually a three-dimensional shape is made out of a bunch of two-dimensional shapes, okay? Our next type of shape is, with me, geometric and organic. Just like the name suggests, organic shapes are going to be things that come from nature. And they're usually not very straight. They're usually pretty curvy, okay? Like something organic would be like a leaf, right? That has a lot of curves. Usually, are all leaves the same? No. So if I have a really crazy shape like that, that's very bumpy and kind of freeform, that's going to be an organic shape as well. Other things like trees and plants and birds, something that form, if I just have a blob, like that is an organic shape because I can't name that shape. It doesn't have any sides or points to it. It's just a free-form organic shape. Geometric are all of these things that we already know, like circles and squares and cubes having two that I put together, right? If I make a cube, they have edges and sides and vertices, and they all fit together, and that's what makes them geometric. Two-dimensional and three-dimensional, flat and 3D. It's popping out at me like if I go to a 3D movie. Geometric, where it's like straight, it has a name, it has points to it. And organic is like a blob. It comes from nature. It's very free-form. Shapes help me do a lot of things, okay? When I become an advanced artist, if I am using shapes, it's probably gonna be in kind of a different way. I've used this circle for the head to help me know where the head's gonna be. I use kind of this triangular shape to help me know like that's gonna be the chin. If I'm mapping out, like if I just want to make a pose, I don't have to draw all the details, right? I'm gonna put circles where those shoulders are. I'm gonna just use my vertical and horizontal straight lines that we talked about last week. It's and the shapes help me to know with that because I can use that to map it out. I would want to do that in pencil so I can erase, but Miss C's using marker, like a shirt over this, you know, I could kind of color it in, but underneath I used those shapes to help me get everything in the right spot.